Alright, welcome back to my NieR Automata playthrough on part 2. I just realized I'm a idiot because this is supposedly a 100% playthrough, right? But I forgot uh, that to do that you need to get ending, I believe it's ending D? I don't remember. It's an ending, okay? There's an ending that you get by dying in the intro level. Like, you just get an ending there, and then you start the whole intro level over. Um, and yeah, I missed that. Totally missed that. Um, so I'm not gonna be. Well, okay, I can still do 100% because after you beat the game, um, you get what is it called? Chapter select. You get a chapter select thing that lets you go back to the intro stage, and then you can die there and then get the ending. I guess that should work. Um, so I'll just have to do. I'll just have to remember to do that later. Um, so yeah, uh, sucks. I totally forgot. But there's probably going to be a lot of endings I forget, and thankfully that's what chapter select is for. Mainly the most important ending that I absolutely cannot miss is the one that you only get one chance to do, which is way later in the game, and it's really hard to miss, honestly. So, like, now that I know it's there and that you only get one chance, it's going to be very hard to miss. But, so yeah, I mean, I'm not going to be systematically getting every single ending before I get chapter select. It's just not going to happen that way because I don't have like just the most amazing memory of all time that I'm going to remember all that, and I'm not going to have a guide open telling me what oh shit, I forgot to change the sound. Anyways, I'm not going to play like that. I'm just playing to have a good time and going for 100% completion, which it sounds like that's hard, but it's really not that hard if you know the game well enough. So yeah, let's just continue.
5012 AD. The year mankind's glorious history came to a sudden and abrupt end, when the world was invaded by aliens from beyond the stars. The aliens unleashed a new breed of weapon, machine life forms, that all but annihilated human civilization. The handful of survivors that remained fled from Earth, seeking refuge on the moon. 5204 AD. Humanity launched its counterattack, deploying an army of androids from a network of orbiting bases. But after more than a dozen large-scale descents upon the enemy, we still haven't managed to repel the invaders. That is why you, the Yorha forces, exist. To break this stalemate, once and for all. You are our ultimate weapon, and you must put an end to this war.
Understood, sir.
I wish you good hunting.
Glory to mankind. Glory to mankind.
Glory to mankind.
So yeah, after watching my video yesterday, I realized that the sound in the game was pretty much the same volume, if not louder, than my voice. Um, so yeah, I'm gonna have to change that. Oh yeah, this part's funny. It's pretty interesting, like, they let you go to the brightness settings, or not brightness, just the settings in general, um, as like an actual part of the game because you're playing as an android. I guess only the right icon is visible, so I guess I think this is fine. You get some pretty funny responses here. I'm not sure if Okay, no, he just keeps going. So yeah, this it's funny, like you're actually being recorded here as you do this.
Ma'am? Are you there? Can you hear me? Hello? Go ahead and adjust your settings so you can hear me, alright? Adjust the settings until you can hear my voice. Could you try and pick up the pace a little bit? This is getting embarrassing. Ma'am? Are you there? Can you hear me? Hello?
So yeah, he just starts repeating
Go ahead and
himself.
adjust your settings so you can hear me, alright?
I think
Adjust the settings until you can hear me. Alright,
this'll be good.
are we good now? Oh, thank you. Anyway, that takes care of the settings. Hold on. Your self-destruct permissions are missing. Wait a sec, we need to restore those. I could set it for you, but you should probably do it yourself. Regulations and all, you know? Huh? Wait, no. You need to leave that turned on. Yeah, you can't really do that. It needs to be turned on except in very specific cases. I'm afraid I can't leave this as is, ma'am. Please give your permission. Hey, come on now. I'm just trying to follow regulations here. Hey, come on now. I'm just trying to...
I think he just keeps
Okay,
repeating
good.
himself.
If things go wrong during an op, you may have to sacrifice yourself in order to finish it, so... Once you're finished making adjustments, you can go ahead and close this out. I know no one likes the idea of self-destructing, but that's what regulations call for. Still, I'll keep it a secret from the commander.
Can I not change? Oh, I can, okay. I'll just see how that works for now, and if the volume is still high, too high to hear my voice, then I'll turn it down a little more. Oh yeah, this one.
Oh, I see you've turned vibration detection on. Let's run a check to make sure it's working. I'm gonna tap you on the shoulders, all right? How was that? Did you feel it? Huh? That's odd.
Oh, so yeah,
Everything
whenever
should be
he
set up
does that,
correctly.
the controller
Here,
actually
let me try
vibrates.
somewhere else. I'm gonna tap you on the arm this time, okay? Did you feel that? Huh? Really? Well, if you say so. How about this? How was that? Are you serious? You didn't feel anything just now? Well then, let's try something else. Well? I don't know what's causing this, so we'll need to run some precision diagnostics later. Regardless, that's the end of the check for now.
I'm always curious what he says if you say yes after that, but I think he would probably just say, "Oh, okay, good." I think that's it.
Morning.
So it's a pretty interesting way to adjust the settings in the beginning of the game. That's what I was saying yesterday, like the design choices that they made in this game are
The
really
commander's put
interesting.
me in charge of your maintenance, ma'am. That means I'll be performing regular checks on you from now on.
I see.
Oh, don't worry. We 9S models are the best around, you know. Though I suppose we're not exactly known for our modesty.
9S.
What is it, ma'am?
Stop calling me ma'am.
Huh?
There's no need to be so formal.
All right. If you say so. Oh, I almost forgot. The commander was calling for you. We better go see what's up, man. Or 2B.
Can I still talk to him? Ah, no, I'm trying to talk to him. Oh, forget it. Jeez.
You need to be near an access point to save your data. You can see access points on the close range map. Be sure to save often.
I like this NPC. Nothing ever happens with her. Like, she talks like she's some kind of spy or something, that she's gonna betray you, but she never does anything.
Ah, 2B. Maintenance finished?
Yes, Commander.
You detonated your black box in order to defeat the enemy. Bold, but risky. Try not to be so reckless next time.
Understood.
I know you're fresh out of maintenance, but I have another mission for you. I need you to head to the surface, rendezvous with the Resistance, and do some recon.
Doesn't Yorha have a dedicated resistance contact already?
We haven't been able to get in touch with them, so we'll need you to look into that as well.
Understood.
Wait, what else does she say? I would talk to all these NPCs, but it's not really gonna be a, you know, one of those playthroughs. Some of them have some
Surface?
funny lines to say.
That means we'll be getting flight units, huh? Better head for the hangar. Usually we can't get near flight units. They're way too expensive for us grunts. Too bad they can't mass produce these things yet.
I thought one of these characters had some, like, different dialogue. I guess not.
This here's my room. Feel free to swing by whenever you want. Not that there's much to do here.
Let's see here. I think I'm almost done here. I just kind of want to explore around a little bit and pick up any items that are laying around. Probably not the most interesting part of the playthrough.
The hangar's up ahead. Let's go.
Not yet, not yet. I think that, okay, yeah, I think I'm done here.
Hey 2B, why do you think they sent a combat model like you to a recon job? If all they want is intel, we scanner models are built for that kind of thing.
Orders are orders.
Alright, alright.
You're going to have some new weaponry installed from here on out. I'll put up instructions for you. Make sure to commit them to memory.
Roger.
Ah, fuck. I don't know why I keep pressing circle. Oh, fuck. Of course you had to bring out his laser.
Bunker to 2B, come in. I've set a landing point for your flight units. You'll be touching down quite a ways from the resistance camp, unfortunately. Sorry for the trouble, but we can't risk the enemy discovering their position.
Understood.
Good luck down there.
Does this like ugly screen effect not go away until I heal? Like, damn. Wow, that's stupid. Where'd all my heals go? I had like 1,000,000 before. Man, those chests that are locked used to piss me off the first playthrough, because the game never explained how to open them. I knew at some point I would be able to open them, but they were just there forever. They just always had to wonder what was in them. I was never allowed to open them.
Target location acquired. Marking on map. Proposal. Proceed to target location.
Okay. There's a bunch of interesting little abilities you can do. Like, I think, yeah, that's how you press R1 and X at the same time to do that. I believe if you hold X, yeah, she grabs onto the little robot. So that's pretty cool. There's a couple other things that I'm not thinking of. I believe, yeah, there's a ladder there. At some point you can climb all the way up here, and there's like a secret area you can access up here, but you can't go in here right now. Yeah, at some point this disappears. You can go through there. Ah, no, get off. I don't know how to get off. Okay, there. There's a couple items in here in this building, so I don't want to just like climb all the way down. I want to like go through each floor. Just be annoying and meticulously search every nook and cranny for like something I'll never use probably. I can't help but play games like that. Oh shit. Another locked chest. No, go up. What? Fuck this game, man. Alright, now we are in the full game. This is pretty much the central area that you'll come back to a lot throughout the game.
Alert. Access point communications jammed.
According to our intel, none of the machines in this area
I don't
are
have
hostile.
my,
We've been seeing more and more enemies like
sword.
this lately. They just stand there and stare into space. It's pretty weird.
Map data obtained from bunker. Data may be displayed from the system menu.
Map data, huh? It's hard to get an accurate picture from this. Our satellite resolution isn't so hot. Hopefully they deploy some new satellites soon.
A general idea is good enough.
You don't let anything get in your way, do you?
Yeah, I gotta go get my big sword. Oops. Okay, open it there. So yeah, this this area is the same factory that you play in the intro to the game. This is like the entrance. You couldn't go here before. But there's a reason I'm coming here. And that is because I want to get the big sword that I had in the beginning of the game. So yeah, this factory is actually probably one of my favorite areas in the game. Okay, good, it is here. So yeah, you can just, I like that you can literally just come here in the beginning of the game and just get this back. So yeah, now I have a big sword. And since you have a weapon set, you can set your big sword to your light attack. So it's like you can press up on the D-pad, and now the sword is your light weapon. So you can do different attacks with it that are faster and do less damage. But while you have this weapon set, it does a different combo, and instead it's like a slower, stronger attack. Damn, what all did I just get? Oh, I guess that's like my corpse. Oh, okay. I guess that's 2B's corpse or something from the intro. I don't think I ever made the realization that that's what that was. I just got like a ton of items from picking that up. I think those were all the items I picked up in the intro. So yeah, I'm not going to go back in here. I just want to grab this item real quick. You do come back here later in the game. There's like a different section that you can explore. This area is actually massive. Like, yeah, you go in here and it takes you to a different section, but you can't do that right now. I really like the music in that section. There's a certain part later in the game where you can, it's optional, like you don't have to come back here, but you can. You just explore the underground section of this factory in like complete, like there's no light whatsoever. It's completely dark and it's really creepy. The music is like really kind of, you know, I don't know how to put it, but it's, I wouldn't say creepy, but it certainly fits the atmosphere of the level. And after playing that level like that, it just instantly became like one of my favorite areas in the game. Especially because the you know, the part of the story that I was in, you know, I had gotten more attached to the characters by that point. I don't know. It just had it was like a lot of things built up while I was exploring that area. It was like I was returning back to the very beginning of the game, and it was like a totally different area at that point. Yeah, let's switch to this one. Oh shit, look at this. So yeah, these moose will like actually destroy you. But you can make a ton of money off of them. You have to play it like super carefully though. Ooh, he would have killed me there, for sure. Like if, you know, normal moves don't... Why is he shooting at the robots? This freaking moose. Oh shit, you see what I mean? Yeah, these guys will fuck you up. That sucks. You can make a ton of money if you kill those, though. So it's, like, pretty much always worth it to try. But the level I'm at right now, like, they just destroy you if you get hit. That's why I was playing so carefully. But yeah, once you level up a good bit, those, the animals are a joke. They're not really all that tough. Oh shit, spawn back here. Man, I'm really getting a lot done, aren't I? Oh geez, I might have to extend the time on this one just so I can, you know, actually have something accomplished in this part. Because right now, literally all I've done is run around, I got a big sword, and then I died to a moose. Didn't really do a whole lot. I need to at least complete, like, an objective or two or something. This game is gonna be... It's gonna be a lot of this, though. This game is very long. It's, like, I don't really want to spoil anything, but there's, like... You basically have to beat the game, 3 times to get, like, a real, you know, like, an actual end to the game. Which, that sounds tedious, but, each playthrough is different. So it's like, you know, this playthrough is like the beginning of the game, right? And then you beat it, and then you get to like the second playthrough, and it's different. Like, there are different things that happen. Um, but, oh, there's an item here. But yeah, like, you know, it's different. It's not really like you're beating the game 3 times, but you also kind of are. I mean, each playthrough is like sort of the length of like a standard game. Which, when I say standard game, I mean like games nowadays are pretty short. So that's what I mean. Like, it's kind of like just a standard length game each playthrough, and you need to do it 3 times. And the third playthrough, I think, is probably a good bit longer than the others. That was my timer. That was my timer telling me, like, hey, you can't record anymore. But I'm not going to stop here since I have literally done nothing. There's a quest I want to complete first.
So
And I guess when I complete that quest, it's not very long, but when I complete that quest, that is when I will call the episode. Yes, I just picked up some animal bait. Basically what that lets you do is pretty cool. I might actually use it once I'm done here.
Number 2.
You know about 2B?
Yes, well, the bunker told me to expect you. My name is Anemone. I'm the leader of the android resistance that controls most of this territory. You must be the new scouts we heard about. Well, I'm sure my people will have plenty of information for you. Please feel free to ask them anything you like.
You know, it's weird that this character with the red cloak, like, something happens with her later, but you would never guess that just by, like, talking to her, and she says, yes, psst, oh my. That's literally all she said. And then those 2 girls in the background over there, they're literally background characters for, like, most of the game, or most of the first playthrough, I mean. But right now, they're just chilling back there, and you can't even interact with them. It's kind of interesting. I came all the way over here to open a chest, and it happens to be a locked one. It's perfect. Oh, that's the one I wanted to open. Can I jump down here? No. Wait, so I do have 10. Oh, it's because I picked them up. Oh, okay, I get it. I picked them up from my corpse when I went back to the factory. You generally don't want to sell anything early on. There's only a couple items that you really just only should sell. But most of the items you pick up will be like upgrade materials and stuff.
Okay. It's everything the supply trader asked for. Man, these chores are a real pain in the butt, huh?
The Resistance is a valuable ally to your hub. By helping them, we also help ourselves. So no, I don't think they're a pain.
Yeah.
I think I'll talk to these other characters later. The game doesn't let me talk to them while the characters are having a conversation. Okay, game. Wish you could like turn those off. Maybe you
This
can.
must have been quite a city once upon a time. Too bad vegetation's claimed most of it now.
Operator 60 to 2B. It is time for your regularly scheduled contact.
This is 2B. Nothing to report.
Good to hear. Say, how's the weather on Earth today? Good?
It's fine. Does that question have anything to do with our operation?
Not really. I just figured it might feel nice to have some good weather.
Feeling nice.
Oh, okay, it's one of these. I prayed for truth. Wow. So yeah, one of the trophies, like achievements I don't have yet, involves picking up 100 of these like other players' bodies, which I never really mess with, but I might as well just to get that trophy. Which honestly, I'm not too concerned with trophies, but this is 100% playthrough, so it's like, if I go for all the endings, which basically I consider getting all the endings to be 100% completion, because you generally need to do everything in the game that's like you can possibly do to get all of them. And I have pretty much every trophy except like the one that you get all the endings for, of course. The one where you run around for an hour playing as 9S without his pants on. For obvious reasons, I don't have that one yet. And, can I go in here? I can. Wait, is this where I have to go? Oh, I already have all the materials. I thought I had to go here to get them. Well, okay. I wish I had realized that sooner. And yeah, the other trophy I don't have is the one where you have to get 100. You have to pick up 100 of those other players' bodies off the ground, which I never really bother with them. So it's like that's really the only reason that I don't have that trophy. So I guess I'll be picking those up, and I'll probably off screen. I'll probably like play the video myself or the game myself and play as 9S without his pants on for an hour, or just let him like sit there without his pants on until I get the trophy. Not gonna make that part of the series. That doesn't really need to be there. This game is too difficult. Okay, yeah, let me talk to him real quick. So yeah, generally every little side quest in this game. Do they have a conversation after that? No, I guess not. Every side quest in this game is like, I mean, well, the whole point of the game is like supposed to be a, you know, like a message about like humanity and all that, and whether machines and androids could be counted as humans, and all that kind of nonsense. Uh, and all the side quests in the game like generally follow with that same message, like, which I can appreciate that. Like, pretty much, like, the game almost never deviates from its message, and every piece of content in it is consistent with the message it's trying to tell. So that's pretty neat. Like, every single character that gives you a side quest has some kind of, um, you know, they, uh, like, their whole, like, story, or their, you know, whatever they say and all that, it follows along with the game's philosophies and what it's trying to say, which is pretty neat. Um, I guess it's, you know, I guess the only reason that I say that's neat is because not a lot of games do that. Like, there are just a lot of side quests in games that just are kind of like random and goofy, and there are a couple of those, but even the random and goofy ones are like, in this game, I mean, like, even those are, they still kind of follow along with the game's theme, so that's pretty nice. See, this is why I say that I think 9S is... Is there a chest over here? I think 9S is the real main character of this game. Um, I mean, there are other reasons that I say that. Oh, it's a locked chest. There are other reasons I say that, you know, will be revealed eventually, but a lot of the side quests in this game, and just a lot of the quests in general, like, he seems to be the one that communicates with the other characters the most, and 2B is just kind of, like, there, and every once in a while she'll, like, say something, but generally she just kind of says, like, you know, unemotional, just, like, little things, and she's just, you know, she's very, like, snarky, which I really like her character. She's just a fucking bitch. Like, she's so snarky, but I don't know why I like that kind of
This is
character.
the place that weapons trader was talking about. Uh-oh. I'm picking up hostile machine life forms.
Son of a bitch. So, I can't remember what I was saying now. Oh yeah, the characters. I mean, yeah, 9S generally seems to
That
be
should be enough.
the center
Let's
of
get
the
these back
game's
to the
plot.
trader.
Like, after playing the game 2 times, like, he just seems like he's the most important character. Um, and, it's weird, like, they put 2B in the advertising, like, she's the main character. Like, she's the center of the game. She's the one in the center of the box art, you know? She's the one you play as from the beginning. But it's like Metal Gear Solid 2, like I was saying yesterday. You start the game as Snake, and they put Snake on, like, the cover, and he's got his little gun out. And character in the first game, but actually it turns out that Snake is, you just play as him for a little bit in the very beginning, and then you play as Raiden for the entire rest of the game. Which a lot of people didn't like that. Um, but I think it makes for an interesting storytelling thing. Where's 9S? He's just gone. Oh, there he is. What is what is he doing over there? That's kind of weird. Oh man, um, I really thought I was gonna hate you have like an AI companion following you around when I first got into this game, which I was saying this yesterday, that that's kind of one thing that turned me away from the game, or at least I was going to say that. Like I was saying, I thought I was gonna hate 9S, um, and then I kind of trailed off and started talking about something else. But yeah, that's why I thought I would hate him, is because for one, he looks like a little goon. Like, look at him, he's a weirdo. But and another thing is that he's almost always with you. He's always helping you in fights. And I'm like a hardcore, Dark Souls player, and I'm like, I don't play with companions. I always play solo, and that kind of turned me away. It's like, well, I don't want like the game helping me out trying to beat the game. That makes no sense. But I warmed up to it after a while, especially because he really doesn't help all that much. He's just kind of there to, like, distract a little bit, maybe do a little bit of extra damage, but he's really not, like, all that helpful. And plus it makes the journey through the game feel less lonely, I guess. Oh shit, look at this. I don't want any of these. Oh, but I can't upgrade the sword. So yeah, that's one big reason that you need to kill the animals, is because they drop beast hides, and you need beast hides to get the first upgrade on the on your weapons. Like, you absolutely need them. So it's not just me being a dick trying to kill animals. Like, you actually need their materials. Okay, now I'll talk to her. There's a chest here. I'm kind of curious what happens when you just don't help. Oh, nothing. Okay. You just waste time, basically. Why do they even give you the option? Okay, well, I think that's good enough. I don't want this episode being stretched on for too long. I hope you enjoyed the video. I will see you either next time, tomorrow, or the day after. But I want to take this seriously, so probably tomorrow. Thank you for watching. Have a good one.